trying to stay out of the wind.
I got my camcorder here. I'm putting this all on YouTube. People are addicted to drugs and alcohol. I'm addicted to putting all the waves on YouTube. That's something. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that crash. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my 20th time here since September 20th. 20 and counting. I'd rather be here than shoveling snow.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Oh yeah. You live around here?
Especially in the morning. Yeah, I live on the island.
Oh, good for you. I live in Saunderstown, so it's not too far away. Yeah, when I was here last October 30th, the waves were like 15 feet high. That was a real treat.
Oh, when that storm came?
Yeah, the one that caused the massive power outage. That was before the nor'easter that began on March 2nd. Hope I didn't scare you when I came up here.
No. I come here a lot just to go to the wind and come around a lot.
Yeah, the wind is... I try to keep the camcorder away from the wind, otherwise you can't hear the waves. Today's date is April 5th. My 20th time here, as I mentioned. I just love it when the waves converge like that. You know, how they come together. They look like bumper cars in the music park. I just love that. So how are you dealing with this old man winter that just simply refuses to budge? I'm ready for spring.
It's pretty brutal.
What?
It just never ends.
I know. There's some hope we might start getting warmer weather by a week from now. I checked the long-range forecast. This might be the final end. I'm ready right now.
More snow on Saturday, I guess, is there?
Well, a possibility of 1 to 2 inches, but hopefully nothing like what we had last Monday.
Stickers, not usual wet snow.
Yeah, that's it. That's one of the nice thing about this time of the year is the high-angled sun. Oh wow, check that. Usually this time of the year we think of tornadoes rather than the snow.
Yeah.
Well, in this state in 1935, a tornado hit the same town that Elvis Presley was born, and he survived the tornado.
Is that right?
Oh yeah. Everybody remembers songs by him, going from 1956 onward. Well,
Yeah, warm weather would be a... it's coming, eventually.
well, I'll give you an idea how warm it can get. On April 7, 2010, it was in the 90s. Yeah, there's a local meteorologist who you're talking to. Yeah, same to you. Hope we meet again. Hands are getting cold. Got some here for you. Just telling that guy on this date in 1936. I say 35, I meant 1936. The year is 1936 on April 5th. I lied about the year. But he'll forgive me. He won't wash my mouth out with soap or seawater. It was on this date in 1936. Tornado tore through Tupelo, Mississippi, the hometown of Elvis Presley. And Elvis Presley survived being in the tornado. Yeah. The next day, April 6, 1936, tornado tore through Gainesville, Georgia. And each tornado touchdown in Tupelo, Mississippi, and Gainesville, Georgia, more than 200 people were killed each. Of course, that was long before the advent of tornado radar and warnings and everything. 83, I think that 82 years ago. Again, I was in 1936, not 1935 when I was talking to that guy. So next time I see him, I'll tell him I gave him the wrong year. You know, Elvis Presley was not the only pop music star that had to deal with tornadoes. You know, Debbie Gibson, born 8/31/70, her hometown, Merrick, Long Island, New York, there was a tornado there on 9/27/70. Yeah. We had thunder that day in Port Washington, but of course in those days I wasn't into taping. Oh, my hands are getting cold. You see, we got a little bit of sunshine today. Back off when I got out of the wind. See if I can walk without falling. Here it is, April 5th. I'm standing right here. My hands are getting cold. Let's get out of the wind more. In the summertime, sung by Mungo Jerry in the summertime from the summer 1970, about the same time Debbie Gibbons was born. In the summertime, we get the humidity. In the wintertime, or wintry temperatures, we get the high winds. A trained baboon can figure that out, or a trained frill lizard. Of course, I was a frill lizard on April 2nd when we had that pain in the ass snow. That was the day after I was last here. That was my 19th time. This is my 20th, 20. It's going to be my only clip. I don't think the waves are all that big, but I think they're better today than they were back on April 1st. God, I wish we get some 40-foot waves here. I swear if I can videotape those and get them on YouTube. More like videotaping my 7574 T-Storm. That was the noisiest single one I've ever audio taped. We had a big one on 72172. Wish that one was on YouTube. Yeah, my hands are getting cold. The old man winter is just unrelenting. I swear. You know, exactly this date in 1995 it was cold. 20 for morning low and 35 for daytime high. Yet 1995, we had hot weather too. On July 13, 1995, a place called La Crosse, Wisconsin had temperatures of 108 degrees and the dew point was 86. Most tropical jungles don't have dew points that high. So that's something to keep you warm. And of course, my good friend Tom Benzenhover remembers on 7/15/95 we had the race shows. Boy, they were violent. 110 mile an hour winds, all because of hot weather and everything. It was in the morning too when they occurred. Okay, I'm 11 minutes in the video. Hey, Bo, you hungry? Where are you? Oh, take a picture of his hyenas. And there's Tashi. Hi, Ben. There was another guy here taking pictures of it. Well, he had his binoculars.
Oh, is he? Where is he?
Oh, he took off. He was standing away from the wind. Luckily, he didn't have any RSAs on. It was always windy.
Boat's making pretty good speed out here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I was here on March 4th, when, the day Sarah had to go to the ER with the bleeding, that was the same day. There were 3 big boats out there. One of them was like a giant barge. On March 4th. Oh wow, check this. Okay, thank you, Ben. I'll be up in about 3 minutes. Well, Sarah had to go. She had a little problem in the morning on March 4th. Nothing serious though. I didn't mean to say that on the camera. Fingers are getting cold. Okay, got about 2 minutes left to videotape. This is going to be my only clip. Oh, I love them. They come from different directions like that. There's some sunshine here for a change. I'd like to get close to the waves, but then the wind blows. It's really strong this morning. Let's see what I can get. I would just love to videotape 20, 30, 40 foot waves here. That would be a dream come true. Maybe someday. Certainly before we get rid of Old Man Winter or after. I got another minute left on the recording, then we'll knock off. It's got some sunshine here for a change. I stop videoing, then we start getting 40-foot waves now. I hate that song, zigging once should be zagging. You've heard it once, you hear it forever. My good friend Jason Sellon, I got one here for you. My 20th time here, 2-0. Now I see some big waves. Now we're already close to the 15-minute mark. I can always pause and start recording again. Yeah, nice. Boy, here comes a big wave and I have to stop it. Okay, pause it. I'm going to start it again in a moment.